I became an activist because I realized that the structures and the government and the police weren't on our side. You know, it was also at the height of the AIDS crisis, and police are supposed to serve and protect. They're not supposed to come in and raid a bar and then start beating people up and abusing them verbally and physically. And so I realized at that moment that the structures that were supposed to protect us were actually working against us, and that we needed to mobilize and counter these repressive regimes. Things have changed enormously in the LGBT community over the last 25 years. A lot of the people that participated in the aftermath went on to become active in the community, to become active in their communities. You know, it launched Diversité, which had a 25-year run as Montreal's gay and lesbian, transgendered and bi pride organization. There were a core group of people that were very involved during Sex Garage that continued to work in the community, brought on the Quebec Human Rights Commission hearings on gay and lesbian issues. Within organizations and within government and within community groups, there were huge changes. It was certainly one of the first times that, you know, mom and pop at home saw violence against their kids. And to see that some people's kids were getting beaten up on the streets of Montreal by the police was outrageous. And I think it changed the way the media treated gay and lesbian issues. And it had a ripple effect. Community groups flourished, Diversité flourished, Pride flourished. There was a Quebec Human Rights Commission hearing on gay and lesbian issues, which was a huge accomplishment for a core group of people who hadn't been politically involved before. You know, it sent some people who were basically club and street kids. It motivated them to get educated and take what they learned from Sex Garage and bring it to their work and into their lives. So I think it had profound changes for Montreal in the last 25 years.